Good morning, students. Today we are going to continue with our next topic of the chapter, The Glorious Past. Today's topic is Indus Valley Civilization. Here, the main word to be understood is civilization. The word civilization comes from the Latin word civis, means someone who lives in a town. So a civilization is generally an advanced stage of organization. That means it has laws, culture, a regular ways of getting food and protecting its own people. Now that you have followed the meaning, the word civilization, let us proceed with Indus Valley Civilization. As per the figure 1 of course book on page 29, the first known civilization of the Indus subcontinent is the Indus Valley Civilization. Mohenjo-daro and Harappa were its first cities. Indus Valley Civilization was named so because it developed around the river Indus, as did all the other civilizations around the world. All these civilizations used the resources of these water bodies like water and alluvium soil to support their population that lived in their cities, as population needed large amount of water for their daily needs and for their field that gave them food. Before we go further, we should know about another term called timeline. Timelines concept was introduced to the world by European archaeologists so that it becomes easier for everyone to understand how much earlier the event we are studying took place in human history. In other words, timeline is a list of important events arranged in the order in which they happened. They also explain what happened during a certain period of time, starting with the earliest event and then moving forward in time as the event progresses and develops. So, timeline is useful to document any type of development in history, and it provides us easy to understand history. The reference to the birth of Jesus Christ is seen as an important event and is used to mark the beginning of the calendar. So, for all the events that took place in human history before the birth of Christ are written as BCE or before Common Era. And for events that took place in human history after CE means Christ's birth is called Common Era, CE. So, the Indus Valley Civilization existed roughly between 3000 BCE and 1500 BCE. This means this civilization started 3000 years before Christ was born, and it comes to an end 1500 years before Christ was born. So, if we add 2000 years of the time for the birth of Christ to present time, then the Indus Valley Civilization started 5000 years ago and it comes to an end 3500 years ago. Similarly, the Gupta period started in 320 CE or 320 years after Christ was born, and it comes to an end in 500 CE or 500 years after Christ was born. This also means that Gupta Empire was established approximately 1700 years from present time, and it comes to an end roughly 1500 years. From the present time, the rulers, the Gupta empires were very powerful and they have established a large kingdom in the northern part of India, and they ruled for more than 200 years with their capital at Patliputra near the river Ganga. So students, this brings us to the end of today's topic of Indus Valley civilization, in which we have covered the concept of timeline and its use in history, and I hope you have understood your topic. So see you soon with the new topic. Till then, stay home and stay safe. Bye bye.